Hello, dear colleagues. I'm happy to see you here. Thank you for coming so early. My name is Olga. Hackernoon has called me one of the top 15 most influential women in NFT, and I'm in the crypto space already for 5 years, and I'm very proud that today I'm the moderator of this discussion, and we are going to talk about dynamic NFTs. That is really great technology and can change the NFT space and can add a lot of gamification and entertainment in the process of collecting. I will introduce my colleagues who are today with me in this panel. Ilya Popov, the founder of Riki Group and Infty project, Lorenzo Rosettani, CEO of Art in Space and Hcomm ME, and Sergey Faraday, product owner of Infinity Labs. So I want to pass the mic to Ilya Popov, who will explain you what is dynamic NFTs.
Yeah, hello, good morning. I prepared some presentation. Just briefly about me, I have more experience not in blockchain, but in media and brand building. I built the brands more than 20 years. And 2 years ago, I jumped to NFT space, but not from technical side, but more from creative side. I founded 20 years ago a big animation studio and produced many animation series, feature films. That's why we have big facilities for produce digital art, and also I'm a collector. I collect art toys and digital arts, and start collect NFTs also 2 years ago. And 1 year ago, we decided to establish a new company called named Infinity Lab and Infinity Art. And this is a production company which produces, promotes new NFTs. And in our company, we concentrate from special things, everything about dynamic NFTs and NFTs, which is like metaverse ready. It means that at first it's not just only digital art as a photo or video, but as digital objects which you can implement in any metaverses. And of course we do animation. I can jump from this slide about NFT. Please, just only one question. Someone don't know about what is an NFT? If not, I will go on the next slide. But not many who know about difference about static NFT and dynamic. And this easy to explain that when we produce static NFT, usually it's again it's like a image or video files. It's one time it's minted on blockchain, and after that it's continue existing in the same way how it was created. But dynamic NFTs can be changed. Depends of any data, any information, what we implement in a smart contract. For example, I will give you some examples what we do and what kind of projects already exists. One of that it's like creatures which living. If you bought this as an NFT, these creatures can change themselves. I mean, how they're looking, how they moving, how they feel. Depends of, for example, how many cryptocurrency you have in your wallet, or how you often you run For example, if you connected this to your fitness tracker, it could be also changeable as a design of this creature. Another thing, another NFT project, for example, for sport, when a player, for example, football player, of course, each football player have like a statistic in which games he win with team, when in which games he lose, what his score, and depend of the score. If you bought it as NFT, as a collectible cards, you know that previous year it was many big projects with NFT based on sports and the collectible cards from sports, but all of them it was static NFT. But dynamic NFT can change again between based on score of this player. Another more like art, for example. This is one of the NFT when it could be changed as art based on climate change or just the weather. For example, you bought this NFT and the owner just share about his location. I mean, not like a geolocation, but just to tell that in which place he want to use this as a art, and it could be like a video arts on the wall. But every time when weather change, the art on this, the art also will change. Another things which already exist, and you can see this on our booth here. This art we already created. It's named Tree, and the idea of this art that is a tree which change. The leaves from tree can fall down, and the color also can change because of change of Bitcoin rate. If it's go up, it's the tree looks more healthy. It's go down, the tree looks not so healthy. Another kind, it's also NFTs, also like a digital arts with idea to was changeable in a year. I mean that different season, the winter change with spring, summer and autumn, and art on this digital art also could be changed because of season changeables. Or another thing, it's about changeables of just days. And the night, the art looks like night pictures, and the daytime, day. And of course, if you move somewhere from one place to other place, it could be changed. Depends of where you now. This is just brief introduction about what is NFTs, dynamic NFTs, what we do, and we now believe that dynamic NFT is a new wave of NFT itself in digital art space because it's more interactive and have some more like utility for usable and give it more possibility for do some arts not was impossible to do other way. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ilya. I will pass mic to Lorenzo. Please.
Sorry, we have video or not? Just no. Okay, thank you.
Yes, video of Lorenzo. Can you please turn it on?
Man has always had within him the need to express his creativity in every way, to transform his imagination into reality, to mold his inventiveness into a work of art. Now we are entering the future of art with an innovative space capable of developing the creative potential in a complete way. Art in Space is the immersive, multisensory, multimedia room, the first place capable of involving all 5 senses, creating a new level of emotional and spiritual involvement. Artists can free their creativity in a multisensory environment, being able to regulate climate, sounds, smells, and sensory stimuli, giving life to a new expressive paradigm, the sum of all the arts. Spectators find themselves projected inside the work of art in an engaging and multisensory scenario, enjoying a unique and exciting experience. For the market, it's the ideal stage for contemporary and NFT art. Art in Space is the house for digital art, the first space capable of creating and hosting multisensory NFTs. An absolute archetype, the avant-garde of a new form of art and investment. The potential for artists, collectors, museums, auction houses is endless, and others are yet to be imagined. Art in Space, the future of art, is behind this door.
Thank you. Bravo.
Hi. Thank you. So, good morning, everyone. I'm Lorenzo. I was introduced properly by Olga. So, what is Art in Space? The QR code here behind is our website. We are going to be open, just to briefly say, actually tomorrow, just in downtown. We are opening our digital art gallery. And what you have seen in the video will be possible to be experienced as something like reading you in Dubai, but that's another thing. Today we are talking about the dynamic NFTs, and after I will connect with what you have seen actually on the video. So I have a personal point of view in the future of NFTs, that the NFTs is basically a technology that can be perfectly fit the world of digital art, definitely. And we will not go back to what now we are experiencing. We are going to balance this like huge explosion that we had in the last year. But the quality and let's say the technology and the creativity of the artist will make the difference between a bubble market and a market that actually have a real value, in my personal perspective. So, talking about the NFTs, in my point of view, the future is related to dynamic, is related to an experience like a cinema. So when you enter the cinema and when you enter into a film, you are involved into the piece or into the scene. The same things it can be done with the digital, involving people totally into something. So dynamic NFTs, as was explained by Ilya, it can be related to many different elements that can be the weather, but let's imagine what you have seen just behind me before. Let's imagine that the person, we can change the art piece according to his heartbeat. We can change the art piece according to the mood from the feature of the face. So from camera, even from the temperature of the body of many people are in the space. So let's say that nowadays the digital art and NFTs are just really on the surface of what it can be, the potential of the digital and the NFTs in general. That's my personal perspective. And what you have seen behind and what I was saying about our technology, because I want to a little bit like implement, we are going really soon to test and integrate this technology, like cameras, and to create art pieces that interact with the user. So the incredible things related to what we are doing, that we are not just changing the art piece, we are changing totally the experience that we are in the room. So that means that we have specific frequency that we change according to, for example, the mood of the person. We can change to specific frequency the state of psychological and physical state of the person using a specific aroma. We have more than 12 years of research with psychologists, neurologists, psychoaromatherapists, and more to understand how the 5 senses interaction change actually the influence the person. So in a certain way, going really, really forward, we can create art that actually support the day-by-day life of a person. I am stressed. I have a piece of art that support me on the relaxation. I have a piece of art that change according to what I need, with a specific aroma, with a specific frequency, with a specific color. So in my personal point of view, and also all my team and the vision of my father, what art can do nowadays with the opportunity of the digital and the NFTs, it's endless. We can arrive till the point of healing people through specific experiences. We have so many studies now that are talking about. Even in Abu Dhabi, there is a center that they are using eating art. So it's an hospital. It's Cleveland Hospital, if I'm not wrong. So they have a specific section where they are like experimenting how art it can be supportive for the recovering. So dynamic NFTs, it's really something that it can really support that's changing into the world of art, because is the art, it will change according to the user and according to what the user needs. Not like, yeah, that's like my personal like vision, and but I think also a natural evolution, because yeah, it's really like a new word that is coming.
Thank you very much, Lorenzo. Can you repeat what date and time and place?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So if we can have the QR code again for a second. We are opening the 10th of March and till the 14th. This is 4 days opening. We are just, if you know Foundry, we are just on the side, one of the side gallery of Foundry. And we are in downtown in Boulevard Crescent, just 200 meters from Dubai Opera. And these 4 days we will have like our 10 artists and also the collaboration, and that's where we are from 6 till 9:30 every day, 6 p.m. 9:30. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I have experienced this in October, and it's really amazing. So I really recommend you. So Sergey, yes.
Yes, Olga.
Yes, can you put what is no the PDF presentation, Chikoroko called.
Chikoroko.
Great.
Perfect. So thank you, Olga, Lorenzo, Ilya. It's a pleasure to be here with you. So let me introduce myself. My name is Sergey Faraday. I am a CPO of Infinity Labs, and our main project is Chikoroko. Chikoroko is a collectible platform that unites artists worldwide. Our main goal is mass adoption of NFTs for users with zero experience in blockchain or crypto. Even though we begin not so long ago, sorry, a bit nervous. We already reached 150,000 users on our website. So who is the Chikoroko? It's a hedgehog, Chico, and the rabbit, Rocco. So you guys can see it on the left. Chico is a bit white. It's not should be like that, but still looks pretty good, I think. So yeah, all our NFTs is totally free of charge. So you can come to our website and get it today and check how it works. We begin our way on Dubai Expo on 1st October. We already made 192 collectibles, which associated with every country on the Expo. So the gift can be received by joining the online digital platform, our online digital platform. And any collector can put it into the NFT collection and share it on the social media. Our main feature is augmented reality. Chikoroko is not just JPEGs on the internet. Each NFT stores a 3D model and the ability to view it in augmented reality. You truly own a digital copy of an art toy. So you just open our website, choose your favorite toy, and make a photo with this toy. You can try it right now. So our plans for future is, over the past couple of months, we have grown a lot as a project and as a team, and we have a big plans for future. We plan to contribute to significant events all around the globe, create dynamic change of NFTs right on the OpenSea, and develop our mobile app with AR inside of it. After all of this, we plan to launch our physical art toys production. So yeah, and I have some small gift for you. You can come to our website and claim the gift right away. Thank you.
Sergey, can you please explain more what kind of dynamic you want to add to Chikoroko?
We plan to add dynamic NFTs right on the Chikoroko. So when you when you make a transaction with your crypto wallet, it will change. Like Chikoroko will be sad or happy, depends how you spend your money on your wallet, or like angry if you spend way too much. That's the main idea.
Is there any examples now using dynamic technology in generative collections?
Yeah, I think so. It's called OG Crystals by Snark, I believe the company names. It's, they crystals change by each transaction and the length of the transaction.
Unfortunately, Andrei cannot come, but he wanted to present this project. I also recommend you to find more information about it, because they are really, looks really great. It's real crystals, like from the sea or from the caves, and they grow depends on the transactions you have on your wallet. A very interesting project. Please try to find more information about this. And I have a question to all of you, because nobody mentioned what kind of technology people need to use to make their NFTs dynamic. So for developers, what do they need to explore?
You mean technically?
Yes.
You need to know Solidity to write smart contract and use oracles to get information outside of blockchain. If you, inside the blockchain, just tracking information about transactions or name, like length of the crypto wallet, you don't need oracles.
I have heard about Oracle, Chainlink, Houdini. What?
About Oracle and Houdini. Houdini is an app for 3D and visualizations, so you can connect your NFT to the Houdini by oracles and make it almost real-time renders on your NFTs.
And Chainlink, what do they do in this sphere?
Provide technology, I believe.
Okay. So, can you explain step by step what should I do to make my art dynamic?
It depends if you know Solidity. Which step you should
I don't
skip.
know Solidity, okay.
Then hire the developer on Solidity. He will do everything.
Okay.
But shortly, you write smart contract which reads information from outside, like any APIs, like weather, day-night change, Bitcoin price, for example, and this will affect on your NFT. Of course, you need to prepare images, what will work with these changes, so it will understand which image should be shown.
I have heard an examples from Ilya that there are some data about the cryptocurrency rate. Yeah, this is obvious where I can get it. Where I can get, for example, the level of the ocean, or how it works.
It's two ways, I believe. You can put your own some meters in the ocean and check it, or find public copies what shown it.
Okay, great, thank you. And the way we have a video with artworks Ilya told us. Maybe we can make a little art pause and see the video. Please, can you play it? How long is the video? Can you 18 seconds each. Okay, so this
this is some another video. This
because I cannot see the
no.
Only one?
No, okay, maybe some technicals.
Okay.
Legal. Anyway, I want to invite you to our booth to show dynamic NFT, and if you have any ideas for the project or your collector, you can come to us and be our collector or partner, please.
And maybe you have any interesting data that we can connect with the NFTs. So if you have any questions, maybe you can ask, because it's really very interesting topic and very new for market. And I think very soon a lot of generative collections and art producers will use it. So if you have any question, feel free to ask.
Any questions, anyone? Oh, yeah, Bettina, hi. Hi, good morning. Thank you for the information. My name is Bettina. I'm from Vogue Singapore, and my question is, what kind of marketplaces are supporting your dynamic NFTs? Because we acquired, we had a lot of problems with dynamic NFT production and then putting it on OpenSea and selling it.
So as I understand, the question was what kind of marketplaces support dynamic NFTs?
Dynamic NFTs.
Yes. Sergey, this is a question for you.
I think any marketplace can support that, because you just need to refresh metadata when pictures is loaded on the website. So on OpenSea it has a special button for that. I'm not sure its foundation has it, but I believe we can write down it on a smart contract, so it will repeatedly update it like every 15 minutes. So
We just minted 3 dynamic NFTs on the OpenSea. When?
What was it?
Yesterday.
No, what was it?
So, yeah.
Sunrise and the sun, so obviously changing of the time. So that was super difficult for us to put this on the OpenSea. So that was last September. Hopefully, things obviously have changed.
So, yes, the sphere is developing very fast.
Yeah, obviously.
So happy. Thank you. Someone has another question, as I know.
Any more questions? Anyone?
No?
Oh, coming.
Hi, good morning. It was a very informative session. I am Rakesh, I'm from India. I run an enterprise blockchain solutions company. My question is for Mr. Lorenzo. And you said about an art where the user can interact, okay, where the customer can interact with the art. I just wanted to know an example of it, like what it could be.
Yeah, very difficult.
it's
Maybe Olga, can you explain the question, because for us very difficult to hear.
You can just, do you mind if you just go?
we have a echo here, so
Yeah, it's just because of the mics.
Thank you.
Sorry, you just need to literally take the stage.
Just wanted to know, because I'm not from the art side, I'm from the tech side. So you shared about the art where, the customer can interact. Okay, so just wanted to know an example of it actually. Yeah.
So what we are doing now, the first study has been done with the Accademia of Brera in Milano, of Arte, and they were starting using the motion to interact with art piece, and that was the first step. So the second implementation, it was related, we are still, let's say, we didn't release anything, but that's our study that's been done. It was related to emotion. So we could basically relate the art piece to 8 different emotions that were detected by the camera, and according to that, create a changing into the art piece. We are still in the process of going deeply into that, but we are seeing how really the opportunity that is behind. So if I need to tell you, if I can show you exactly something today, to the market, nothing yet. We are in the process. In maximum 6 months, we are going to release the first like dynamic and also let's say multi-sensor NFTs that it's also related to this experience of the user. Because like really the concept, it's now the biggest challenge that we are facing is that when we are more than one person in the room. So the most important things, because what you have seen is a room, is a 360 space. So the most complex things is deciding who is the one that actually is leading the changing of the art piece without making like a complexity. Otherwise, right now it's still this really huge, let's say, barrier. But when the experience is with one person, now what we are going to do, it's like really connecting to the heartbeat, because the heartbeat have so many details that we can check from that, and so many different information. So once we are also done the process with the heartbeat, we are going to release the first art piece that it will change according to the user. If I answer your question properly.
Thank you, Lorenzo.
Anyone else? Okay, Derek.
Hi, this question is for Lorenzo. I'm Derek from Yalla Limited, and I wanted to ask how corporates can benefit from not only dynamic NFTs, but also the interaction with what you are going to display today and this week in your art gallery, because I think it's something really spectacular. And I've seen a little bit, you know, when you were a kid, you saw the stars in the sky and these round things, and I think it's rather cool that if you could use all the senses for the corporate world. How do you see this? How do you see the economical benefit of it?
There is, I will answer into parts. So the first is that we are actually 2 entities. We are Art in Space, that is the company that is related with the field of art, that the art gallery is basically just the point, the peak of the iceberg. And behind that, there is all the marketplace and the ecosystem that we want to create with this digital space. And there is another thing that is related to Hcomm, that is actually the provider of the technology, that is our company anyway. And we have a specific tool that is called Agora, that it's totally related to the business side. So the 5 senses immersive experience, it can really be declined in many different ways. Or for the art, I give the example of healthcare, because actually we have a specific study with the healthcare and a psychological process. So when we are talking about stress, when we are talking about even selling, if we need to talk about corporation, we can really create a specific environment that supports what we are really looking to do in that space. Selling, making a client experience what is my brand. That is what is possible to do. It's all related to emotion. When you basically harmonize the 5 senses experience, you can create an emotion. The emotion creates in the brain of a person synapses that will make remember and will make actually the experience meaningful. So when you create that, it will be really, really, really much more effective. Anything's, and also what you are presenting, but also the, let's say, the connection with from the customers to the company. And there is also a platform that we have developed with Cisco for the telecommunication. We have seen that during the COVID. And we create this space that actually interconnect together, so this multi-sensual space, where we can actually recreate from my company in another office in the world where I am, maybe in Shanghai. Let's have an example. I'm in Italy. I invite my client in Shanghai, and I recreate a specific environment controlling from Italy, and I give you them experience that will be difficult to forget, related to my business. So that's how we see in a corporate how this technology can be like integrated. The art for us is the leader of this project because it's really something that easily people understand. When you talk about emotion in business, and you say about 5 senses is something totally new, but when you talk about art, immersion, and experience, it's much easy to digest. So that was our choice. And thank you, Derek.
Lorenzo, thank you very much.